Alright, so first things first is I started off with 12 by 12 chipboard. Now I bought this at my local scrapbook store. I got 6 sheets for $5 and change, but I used a coupon, so it was a lot cheaper than that. Then I used my paper cutter, but you could use an X-Acto knife and a ruler or a really heavy-duty pair of scissors. And I cut off a 3-inch strip, leaving it 9 by 12. And then I cut that in half so that I had 2 9 by 6 pieces. Okay? Then I used a hole punch, and I punched little holes in it. See that? And now I'm going to wrap it. So what I did was I took my wrapping paper. This is a Hobby Lobby wrapping paper. It is really nice, thick quality, but it was a great price. But you could use any wrapping paper that you had. I like to use the wrapping paper that represents, you know, your main wrapping paper that year. I don't know if you guys do that, but I usually have a theme with my wrapping paper. I cut off a 12-inch wide or 12-inch long piece of paper. So this is 12 inches by 30 inches, and then I cut that in half. So this sheet right here is 12 by 15. And then I just wrapped it just like a normal present. I used a lot of creasing and tape, but it basically just looks like a present, right? So this is the outside. Very nice, very taut, and the back looks like a present. So you're going to wrap both of them. You can either punch your holes in your chipboard before or after, but just make sure that the holes line up and the seams are kind of on the inside. That way the outside outside of your book is going to be really nice looking. All right? Yes, yes. And the reason why I did 6 inches by 9 inches is that way a lot of your cards would fit in it. These are like, you know, 5 by 8, a little smaller. I don't know about you, but I have family that sends, you know, 8.5 by 11 that's tri-folded, so we can just punch holes in that. And that can be included. And then I'll show you what I do if people just send 4 by 6 pictures of their beautiful babies. That's Hannah at 6 months old. I'll show you how I put those in there. So, to get up to this point, remember, you're just going to cut 6 by 9, 2 of those, and then wrap it using 12 by 15 sheets of paper. Because of that, it's going to be really hard if you just want to use scrapbook paper. I really do suggest just using a wrapping paper. Alright, so get up to that point, and I'll walk you through the rest. Alright, so after you have gift wrapped the front and the back, you can decorate the front however you want to. I've decided to add some ribbon. I'm also probably going to die cut the year, you know, 2011, and put that on there. Then you're going to want to take 2 or 3 album rings. Again, I bought this at a craft store. This was in a 5-pack for about $4. Use a coupon. And I used my Big Bite, which is a nice hole cutting and brad attachment tool, but you definitely don't have to use anything like this. You can just use your regular hole punch. And I punched the hole through there, and I also made some template sheets of this is just an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock cut in half. And I punched the hole so that way whenever I get a new card, I can just use this so that my holes are perfectly lined up. And then you just start punching, you know, you gather up all the Christmas cards that you've collected and start punching holes in them. So sometimes you get photo cards like this, and I don't really want to punch holes in them, so what I did was I took transparency paper. You can buy this at any Office Max or Office Depot, and this is for like a laser printer or something, but it's just transparency film. Cut it in half, punch the holes in it, and then I just used tape to put it in there. Now keep in mind that this probably isn't acid free, and so this might end up hurting your pictures over time. This isn't, to me, like really an archival album, but if you want this to be an archival album, you can always just tape it onto acid free cardstock. So you just go through and put all of your picture cards. Now I did the same thing. Miss Feinfettel sent out her Christmas cards, and it was a 4 by 6 picture. There's Elise, so cute. So I taped it to a transparency, and then the other picture is on the back. And there you have it. So now you can just flip through all your cards. I have extra transparencies and extra cardstock in the back so I can keep up as I collect cards. And this is just a really nice way of kind of showcasing all your Christmas cards. You can decorate the album clips if you want to with bits of ribbon or some, you know, curling ribbon from your gift wrapping. I have these little trinkets that say believe and joy with Christmas trees and a star. So anyways, that's how we display our Christmas cards. I just have to keep it out of Hannah's reach because I know she'll want to destroy it, but it's a nice way of being able to pack, you know, like at the end of the Christmas season when you pack up all your Christmas decorations, you can just put this in the box. And then next year when you bring it out, you can kind of look at how the babies have grown, and I always feel bad throwing away Christmas cards, so this is one way of kind of, I don't know, showcasing them with some class and you know, appreciating them. One thing also, sometimes when you get letters from people, with those you can do this. You can, let's say this is the top, you can just tape this down, and so when people open the book they can open and read the letter, and then they just fold it back, and then they can turn the whole page. So that's one way of also being able to include the Christmas letters that some families send out. I hope this gives you an idea of a way to store your Christmas cards, and I'll talk to you guys later.